Back in the 70s, board games and improv theater had a baby, and it was called the role-playing game. These games allowed a generation of kids to live out their dreams of slaying dragons and saving kingdoms, all while sitting in their bedrooms and basements. Today, gaming has moved into the cultural mainstream, and role-playing games are back with a vengeance. Join us now as 5 of these former kids come out of the basement and onto the internet to experience adventure, mystery, and obscure pop culture references. It's time for Roll for Combat!
Hey everyone, welcome to Rule for Combat. I'm your GM and host, Steven Glicker, and in this week's episode, the boys pull into the final station and find out that they need to get past not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 gargantuan magical beasts. So this is a rare treat. Very rarely do you ever get to use a gargantuan beast in Pathfinder or Starfinder. I just love them, but most battle maps are too small to allow a gargantuan beast, let alone 4 of them. But this is one of the big advantages of playing online. You can make the battle map as big as you want. I am very curious how this would occur in real life because the battle map is massive. And if you had to do this on your own, like on a dinner table, I don't even know how you would even put this battle map on because it is a gigantic battle map. Just to give you an idea how big it is, the actual encounter was only supposed to be 3 Elikoths. For those of you who don't know, these Elikoths are these gargantuan magical beasts that take up 20-foot square on the board and have a reach of 20, so they can just get anywhere on the board. And I increased it from 3 to 4 because I felt that they can handle it. And there's subway cars on the map, and there's some buildings on the map. This map is enormous, and it can easily hold these 4 Elikoths, plus the subway car, plus 6 PCs. Well, 5 PCs including Cheddar. I could have put 2 more on there, and there would have been more than enough space. But this is fun. I just love having the chance of using these things because they really muck up the battlefield, and they can get anywhere. Something else I sometimes toy with, I'm just curious what you do on your games, is that when these creatures die, they often just disappear, and then that's it, they're off the battlefield. But I'm starting to think I'm going to do this more and more often, is whenever a creature dies, I'm just going to keep them on the battlefield and just make them like difficult terrain or impassable terrain. These Elikoths are 50 feet tall and weigh 30 tons. So when they die, they stay on the board, and that is a problem. Oh yeah, they also give off radiation. To be honest, that's not really a problem, although technically Rusty, way back when, said that he wasn't wearing his helmet. He should be suffering the effects of radiation poison. And I even kind of mentioned that, but Bob suddenly decides to lawyer up and is like, oh no, of course I kept my helmet on, and of course I'm covering it head to toe in armor. But I just listened to the videotape, and he said he wasn't wearing it. Whatever. I'm going to let him get away with it for now. If you ever get to run a fight with a gargantuan creature, please do. But what I will also say is if you are going to run a fight with a gargantuan creature, don't just have that creature on the board. Have support creatures. Like real-world military, tanks, although are really powerful, they're actually very vulnerable to soldiers, so tanks always have infantry supporting them, the same way that like ships have fighters, like, in science fiction, that you kind of need small support vehicles. Same thing with these type of fights. I often will try to have a gargantuan creature and then some tiny little monsters to do little skirmish attacks. That way you can keep the PCs on their toes, because the issue with these creatures is they usually hit really hard, but they always have really low ACs, and they're really, really easy to hit. So they're just meat bags that just take a tremendous amount of damage, and then they go down pretty fast. So you got to be careful with them. But this is a pretty fun fight. Oh, something else I want to mention is that it sounds like about 25 minutes into the fight that we have no idea what we're talking about. That's because this was actually 2 episodes that I combined. So when you hear around 25 minutes into the episode that it sounds like we're kind of recapping ourselves and trying to remember what happened, that's because it took place, I think it was 2 weeks later, actually. So I combined 2 episodes because this is another one of those examples of where we got 25 minutes into the fight and then it stopped. And I wasn't going to give you a 25-minute episode, and I didn't want to cut the fight in half from last week, so there you go. You got 1 episode that's sort of combined. And, if I said something, you probably wouldn't even notice. You probably just think we're, like, a little crazy, or we just, hey, why didn't they remember something that just happened 5 minutes ago? But I tell you, I forget things that happened 5 minutes ago in combat all the time. I'm always taking a lot of notes because there's a lot going on in combat, especially now that there's 5 PCs. So, with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode. You pull into a very similar looking way station. Looks exactly like the one you had that big fight in, like 8 hours ago. What a coincidence, because they're all kind of the same. You know that this is the only way to get into the command center. You also know that those doors to the south are probably the only ones that you can use to get into the main corridor. As it pulls in, you notice something right away.
Okay.
Bob Marquis is playing the human envoy Rusty Carter.
It's completely empty. Yes!
Chris Beamer is playing the tiefling technomancer Akiro the Just.
It's completely empty, except for...
Do they have a cave troll? They have a cave troll.
No, they have 4 cave trolls.
Roll for combat!
What the heck?
Those monsters are too big.
John Statz plays the Vesk soldier Mo Dupinsky.
Standing 50 feet tall.
They're scary.
They are almost to the ceiling, as the ceiling is 60 feet tall, weighing 30 tons. You see Elkoths, strange 2-trunk, sort of like elephants, with weird, narrow, stilt-like legs. Their bodies are covered in horns and growth, with its body heavily blistered and cracked from all the radiation it both absorbs and radiates out from it, if you remember.
Yeah, isn't this the thing we fought back on? Isn't this the thing we fought back on Eox? Like that was like outside the hut.
Jason McDonald is playing the Ahsoki mechanic Tuttle Blacktail and his drone Cheddar.
That's correct. Only this time there's 4 of them and they're armored. And they seem to have been placed here, I don't know, to wait for somebody like you. What do you do?
All right, I have an outside the box suggestion.
Seth Lipton is playing the Lashunta operative Hiroji.
My outside the box suggestion.
As soon as you, by the way, the clamps clamp down onto the train and have it stopped fully.
All right. So my outside the box suggestion is we exit through the door that we need to get to the next encounter to get closer to the command center, and we avoid the things that are so big that they can't get through a small hole.
They can get through those doors.
Yeah, well, who says we actually open the doors? Why don't we blast a hole through the door, get through?
Star metal.
Oh yeah,
there's
we
no
can't.
blasting through
The doors themselves are just invulnerable.
The doors have like 1,000 hit points and like 50
Yeah,
hardness.
I
no
can tell
chance.
you right
All right,
now,
so
those doors
all
are
right.
not going to be just knocked down.
Right. Okay, so, but the idea is, our goal is to get to the command center and kill the boss. Our goal is not necessarily to kill the giant elephant creatures. And so, if we can avoid the giant elephant creatures, leave them behind us, that might be a good idea. If that's possible. If that's not possible, and we just have to fight.
I think your plan is, let me paint a picture. There's 4 of these things. 2 of them are to the south guarding the doors. There's 3 doors. Those doors, as you know, are massive doors. They're 50 feet high. They're blast proof. These things are monstrously reinforced. There is 0 chance of you blasting through them, but you could probably open them. That you definitely can do. They do not go first. You go first. In fact, they are all last. Mo is up. And do whatever you want to do, man.
If combat has not begun, can I use my feat to fast talk them, giving us all a free surprise round?
They don't look like things that
Nope,
talk.
combat has begun.
All right.
I mean, you pulled in. There was no surprise.
Okay, well, the feat is for before combat begins. It's a feat. It's not like a minor ability.
Yeah, but look at these creatures. You're not fast talking that. I don't think
Okay.
that's not the spirit of that. I don't believe.
Yeah.
If,
all right,
if they're mindless creatures, you're right. That doesn't apply.
I will say you're not going to be able to use this, but there's other things you'll be able to do. And I'm telling you now, this is the end. So if you want to start using crazy shit, go right ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pulling out all of my stupid ass envoy abilities at this from you.
Mo does not have crazy shit, so he is going to shoot first when the door's open.
Doors open. Wow, he's just going right after it.
Yeah, there's all your talk, and then now he's going to make a move action, and during his move action, he is going to pull up his new fancy sword. So, can he hit the one to the northeast or northwest from that position?
Yeah. Oh, these things have huge reach, by the way. Don't forget, these things are going to be... They're flanking you at this point, so...
Oh, wait. Then he doesn't move there.
Oh, no, it's not too late.
Wait a minute. I tried to move it. No. I'm not. No.
Okay.
I'm not taking the blame for this program. I'm trying to move my way out because
Go back. All right, you're back.
Oh, I've got a good idea. I've got a good idea.
There we go.
Do you want to wait until I go and then attack the other
Too late. Well, Rusty
Hell no,
goes.
too late,
Rusty
too late.
goes.
Why?
Rusty
Why
goes.
do you not? I mean, it's been like something, what?
Because
a year
Bob,
and a
5
half?
minutes ago, you didn't say anything. So
He
I'm
already
taking
went.
my
It's like
turn
a
and
year and a
not
half
going.
ago I said something. That's what I'm saying.
It's okay. You go.
Well, now I'm going. Sure, great.
Be very
Okay,
careful.
Fine.
Be very careful.
Apparently, we're in a combat situation, except that somehow Mo did not actually attack it. So
He already attacked and did
I did
damage.
22 damage. 27
I know,
damage.
yeah. For most standards, that was barely a scratch. I'm just saying, can we talk our way out of this at all?
You do fire damage?
Definitely. You can definitely try.
Yeah, I think we have a chance of talking our way out of it.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
chance
think
of
so.
avoiding it
Yeah, I know.
right away. I'm the vibe
No,
I'm getting
I-
is we have to kill it. We have to clear the room. The vibe I'm getting is
Yeah, we have to kill it with fire. No, I get that. I was
Well,
trying
wait
to
till
figure out
my
if
turn.
there
You'll
was
see
any
something.
way. Okay, you know what? There's one that Mo attacked. Kill him one at a time, and that's the way it goes. Therefore, that's my target. First of all, as my move action, I say get him, and as my standard action, I shoot at it, and I try to make it flat-footed. I'm annoyed that I couldn't do more than that. 47.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, sorry, the one that Mo attacked, that's directly north of me.
Okay. It's already flat-footed because it didn't go yet, but go right ahead.
Yeah, I know, but it adds +2 to every player, not just one. And besides, it's part of an attack, that one. Okay, great. So everyone has +4 against that one. Go.
And my turn. So, what kind of knowledge check would this be? I forget what these are. Is it a
It's a magical
mysticism?
beast.
Mysticism?
Mysticism, sure. Yep.
Are they undead or no?
Magical beasts. They're not undead.
All right, hold on. I'll make a quick check.
Mysticism 28.
I'd like to know like a vulnerability.
They have no vulnerabilities.
Are they immune? Any immunity?
No, they give off radiation in 30 feet in all directions. So, and which is bad because that can sap your constitution and strength if you go too close to them. They'll give you con damage and strength damage if you can't make your fort save. You are getting a bonus for your armors, so that should be fun when they go. And they're pretty easy to... I mean, they don't have the highest AC. I mean, they get a ton of hit points, and they can gore you and drink your souls for healing, but that's about it.
All right. I'm gonna, as a swift action, activate my circuit.
Oh, and they do understand... They're kind of like dogs. They do understand Eoxian. They can't talk, but they're kept as pets by the undead.
Some pets.
Now, all of you have armor 7th level or higher, correct?
Yes. Actually, Mo's armor has special, made out of special material that's radiation resistant.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. Like, is it low to medium level?
If everyone has armor 7th level or higher, you're immune to medium level radiation. So,
Right, exactly. My armor is that.
Is anyone not wearing armor? I kind of remember Rusty saying he wasn't going to be wearing armor.
No, I'm wearing the same armor I'm always wearing. Remember that light armor that Mo got really angry about that was better than his? I'm still wearing.
All right.
All right.
So,
the good news
so,
is you'll be immune to the radiation. Otherwise, that would
so
have been
Great.
death.
the command center is. You said the doors are to the west, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll activate the haste target.
No, to the south. To the south. To the south.
Oh, to the south. Okay, good. That's even better.
Now that's a wall in front of you. Those are windows. You have to leave the actual train to attack.
Train. I know. Yeah.
The only reason that actually Bob would have to move to hit that thing because you can't just shoot through the wall. You can stay in the car.
Oh, okay. Then it's only a +2 to hit, not a +4. I would have had to have moved to have not done the get him.
You can move there.
Move me 1 to the left to have a straight-on shot, or whatever you want.
Well, that's a wall. You can't go there.
Whatever works. But yes, you're right. If it's only a +2 to hit for everyone then.
Okay.
Okay, so the door is the one right where Tuttle is, right? For the south.
Yeah. Yep. You just walk right
Is
through.
Okay, and this thing doesn't have like
Or
20
to the
reach,
north.
right?
It is 20-foot reach, but they haven't gone yet. So.
All right, so I'm going to put a wall of fire. Let's bust it out.
Okay. They're not undead, by the way.
I understand, but it still does damage. All right, so the wall of fire, I'm going to wall off the 2 to the south. So the wall of fire is going to stretch from wall to wall, from east to west.
If they're not undead, they should be dead because of the vacuum of space.
They don't breathe.
Ah,
They're magical, mystical, and weird. All right, so
They're on Eox, which had no atmosphere.
Oh, okay. That's right. I didn't know.
So how long is the line? It says it's a wall up to 20 feet long per level. But how
right,
high
so
is
20 feet high. So it's 20 feet long per level is on 12th level, so it's 240 feet. So that's more than enough to wall them off. Okay, so that's the plane. It's going to be the line across that from east to west, west to east, whatever. So it's like it's right almost touching that guy, and it's like 15 feet away from it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They immediately take some damage. Heat is radiating out, and the one that's super close takes 2d6, and the one that is further away takes 1d6. So it's minor, but it's something. Maybe if they're like dogs, they're going to avoid it.
Okay. Give me...
There's no save. Let me just see what the...
Do the damage. I need you to do the damage.
Yeah. Okay, so the one takes that, and the other one takes that.
Roji's up.
I'm up.
Yep, Roji's up.
All right, so I will activate my Inviso screen, cloaking field.
Here we go.
and, as a
Running away, eh?
oh, you better freaking believe it. And I will move, and I'll move to there and hide.
Oh my god, that's an awesome turn. That is a Hiroji worthy turn.
That is a Hiroji worthy turn. By which I mean not an awesome turn.
And Tuttle.
All right, I'm going to go more directly into the action, and I'm going to attack with my rifle. So that was +2, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, these things are literally 50 feet high. They're going to be
They're
kind of
enormous.
easy to hit. You hit. 20 points of damage. Oh, they
Alright,
go.
Wait, what about
Oh,
Cheddar?
no. Cheddar goes. Oh, Cheddar goes. Whoops.
Junk cannon.
Oh my
It
god.
misses. It's missed by 1. It missed. Okay. The one to the south. Wall of fire, you say, huh?
Yep.
Well, shall we? It is, let's look at what they have here. Ooh, an incredibly good athletics. That's nice to see. You pissed it off. It's going to stride over and jump over the fire.
Isn't jump at acrobatics though?
Yes, it is. Good thing it has a really good one of those, too. It will try to jump, and it's 10-foot running
No,
start.
the wall is 20. It is 20 foot high.
And they're 50 feet tall. That's like nothing to them.
How high is the ceiling?
60 feet. They can pull their legs up. They have these spindly little legs.
Well, 7 is on bad rolls though.
I'm doing the math. I know. It's 7 plus 17. They're not trying to jump that high. They're actually only trying to jump 10 feet and pull up their legs, the other 10, which I will say they can easily do. So that's still a 40. That's so I'll say he fails. So give me the damage.
It's pretty measly.
They are not trained in steeplechase.
I mean, this is the problem with this game in a way, because that's a 5th level spell, 4th level spell. It's like a little lackluster.
Well, he pierces you with one of his gigantic legs, only for 19 points damage. Actually, 27. But you are
Damage resistant.
You have damage resistance. It did damage. It did damage. Okay, the one to the west goes now. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people over there.
Can you also make that wall taller?
No.
Really? It's just 20 feet and that's it?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you can either make it a wall or a ring. Those are literally the only thing, and it has a fixed height.
One of them gores and hits Tuttle. One to the north that's been getting gangbustered on moves there. Gores Mr. Mo with flanking. Mere 21 points of damage. Actually 33, but he has amazing damage reduction.
I get an attack of opportunity
With what?
with my melee
You
weapon.
didn't have it. You didn't have it out. You used your rifle.
Wrong. I ended
No,
my
he
turn
did say
with
he
Yeah,
did.
no, he said he took it
movement
out.
and pulled out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I
No,
ended my
you're-
turn with a movement, pulling out my melee weapon.
Okay. Are you going to be within 10 feet of it? Since it's... Oh, how far away? 20 feet away from you?
When did it leave the threatened square?
It didn't. You're not
Yeah.
getting one.
It was within 10 feet of him at
Alright,
one point.
Nope.
There's no point
fair.
getting an attack of opportunity. Okay.
No, he was within 10 feet. Okay.
17. All right. This one does not make it either. Give me damages. The other one tries to jump across the flame. 13.
That's so bad.
Actually, you do a double movement.
Why are we doing damage to anything but the target?
Bob, how many wines have you had? You're not
No,
paying
no,
attention?
I understand the issue. I'm just saying it's like we got to kill them one at a time, right?
Yeah. It's walking through a wall of
I
fire.
know.
It took damage not on my turn.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see you
Like
do
the
not on your
irony,
turn.
the only thing that wall is doing is blocking us from our goal.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're
Well,
right.
you don't take any heat.
Yes.
You don't take any heat from that side of it.
Mo is up.
All right.
That's the
So
problem.
Mo is going to now.
Oh,
Maybe
to
it
answer
blocks-
the other question, at least 2 wines more than I should have. But that
Well-
doesn't matter that I was just...
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Roll away.
If the undead troops start pouring through, they're going to have to deal with that wall that does 10d6 to them if they go through it. You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
All right, and I don't even know. What? Wait,
They both
what?
attack. They have a 20-foot reach. You left an area.
Yeah. all
So,
right.
good news is you ate them all up. So, it was only 21 points of damage. You're the tank. You have 200 hit points. You can easily take it. Go.
So is it
Mono,
20-foot
kill
reach
this
from
thing.
their center position?
No.
20-foot
from the
reach
edge.
from their perimeter.
From their perimeter.
It's 20 feet out, so if
Oh,
you're within
20
20
out.
feet of them, you're
30 feet
in range.
All right.
Well, if it's from their center, yes, it's 30 feet in every direction.
Okay.
They can hit everything.
All right. I'm going to attack with this useless longsword.
You know, this is the problem with Mo. He's such a baby because you hit and did 44 points of damage on your, quote, useless longsword. Why don't you throw it away and use your pike? You did more damage than everything
Honestly,
that you
the problem
combined.
with Mo is all of my combat abilities are really just useless. I never get to use any of them. So all this step up, kick, step up and attack, like
You can do
nothing.
it.
Reach, nothing.
You use
Yeah,
reach more than anyone on Earth. Rusty's up. You nearly
Yes.
killed this thing. Why are you complaining so much?
The question is,
I'm not. It's not my turn. Go.
do I have a shot on the one that's one to the left of Mo?
But you
Okay,
have a
so I have to
shot
move.
Actually, no,
It's-
you
in
do.
order
You
to
do.
do
You do. It's huge. You do. I'm doing
I
the
don't
math
have to
wrong.
move in order to do that.
Nope. You can do it from the corner to the corner. Barely, but you do.
Okay, great. So let me do an attack on it before I've done my get 'em. So I'm first doing just my standard attack and my bluff. 42, I think, is the
Yes, you bluff them.
bluff.
The poor thing is nearly dead.
I know, and I'm hoping to kill it.
9 points.
But
of
it's
damage.
not dead. That's the problem. Okay, but it is close to dead, so therefore I'm going to use my get 'em on the one that is 2 to the right of Cheddar. So everybody has +2 against the one to the left of Mo or to the right of Cheddar.
Akiro, you got a whole bunch of creatures right around you. Look at that.
Wait, did Hiroji go yet? Or is he,
Run away!
No,
I got it.
Hiroji's hiding. He's got a big one right next to him, though. What are you gonna do, Akiro? You got 2 right next to you. They're like looking like they're gonna need a big old hug after you put that fire on them. They look like they're
I
literally
know.
trying to attack you specifically.
I know. That's annoying. Well, I think there's only one thing I can do.
It's not gonna work. It's an anti-mirror image location. All magics of illusion don't work in this area. Wouldn't that be funny?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to teleport, I think. Well, actually,
even better.
there's only
That won't
one that
provoke.
has. There's only one that provokes on me now, right?
Yeah, there's only one.
All right, you know what? I am gonna activate my haste circuit. So that's a swift action. That means I move 60. So
Next turn.
oh, next turn. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna move then.
Are you activating your haste circuit?
Yes, I move there. You want to take an attack?
Does he want to gore you? Somehow misses you. Lucky Akiro.
And I will cast mirror image.
Of course he will. Okay, roll. 1.
Oh, there we go. Back to my normal roll. Oh my god. So bad.
Hiroji, you got one right next to you, blocking the entrance. What are you gonna do?
I just had an idea, so now I gotta look something up. There's definitely a trick attack involved. That's what I want to see. I wonder if it's worth a try.
You like trick attack and run.
Oh, that's certainly happening, but I want to see if maybe I might ricochet. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. Trick attack on the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
And so let me roll that. Let me see if I trick him.
Jesus. Yeah.
Is he
easily.
tricked?
Yeah, 31. He's tricked.
All right, and so I'm not going to make him flat-footed. Instead, I'm going to try and ricochet off of him to the one on the far side, to my right.
Okay. Does that just do damage to 2, but no sneak attack?
It gives me a second attack at a minus on the second one.
But there's no sneak attack damage then, no trick attack damage.
No. It's instead of making it flat-footed. It's like if I hit, instead of like making it flat-footed, I get a normal attack on it.
Okay. You missed.
Boo! So I stealth and move and reposition.
Okay.
Let's
It's like
see.
right next to him. And somehow you
Yeah.
tricked him, but he zipped out of the way with your 6.
Yep.
21.
All right, so I'm all invisied and camouflaged in my cloaking device, and so I think I'm gonna go. You'll finish that one off. All right, I think I'm gonna go over here.
I can use a little help to the south.
Yeah,
South?
that's where I moved.
What is south? Kill the north.
Well, for this round, I'm still going to try to take out the one that we've all been wailing on. Is that +2 or
Nice.
is that +2 or +4?
No button.
Bob, did you give that +2 or +4?
+2.
Okay.
+2 to both.
I'm still going to do full attack.
Okay.
So it's going to be a net -2. Or no, net -1 since Mo is in. Doesn't we get the +1 from Mo?
Yep.
You get a
Yep.
+1 from Mo.
Yep, -1.
+2 for me as well.
It's for 14.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, this almost dead thing seems to not be.
It's a very relative value of almost.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's
34
not
damage.
a
Not
Oh no,
almost
he's,
dead.
he's
That's-
almost dead.
He's almost dead for Mo.
Mo, yeah.
For
Mo
he's
double
dead.
attacks him.
You did 34 points of damage.
If Mo does 100 points
Unfortunately,
of damage,
the
then
pity is I can't. Well, can I aim Cheddar's junk cannon?
Yes, over Mo's
Over
head.
Mo's
It's
head,
so
so I'm not
big, so you
shooting
don't hit
Mo.
him with the line attack. And I will allow it. Yeah, that's fine. With 3-dimensional, and normally you're not attacking things that are 50 feet high. Hey, so this is not an.
Oh, that's true.
comes in.
Yeah, it's like covered. They're never going to get covered. Nice job. Nice death.
Glory of the Cheddar.
Nice.
That
Thank
is
you,
a
Cheddar.
huge skull. That's a very satisfying skull.
Thank you, Cheddar. It is a big skull. That's the biggest skull we've had in a while.
Is Cheddar moving?
I don't think he can.
Nah, if he does, he'd take an attack of opportunity. So I'm just gonna leave him park him where he is.
Okay, this one is just going to double attack Karen.
Big minus for that.
There's no big minus. Give me a 1 or a 2. Give me a 1 or a 2.
One is me.
Okay.
Me.
Hits you for 22 points damage, but you only take 14. Then attacks again. Hits you with the 34. And that was so even in your case, he's 30. So even with so that still was 30. So it still hits you. Give me another 1d4. Sorry, 1d2. Oh wow, a 1.
Me again.
It's gotta get revenge on you. The one way to the can almost reach Akiro, but not quite. But it can hit Tuttle, who just killed his
Thank
brother.
God they can't hit Rusty.
Oh, they're going after the ones that killed. You killed his brother, so he's
Ha.
angry. First attack misses by a mile. Second attack hits him for 29
Ouch.
points of damage.
Ouch.
From 33. That one's dead. I'm keeping it there. It's terrain, man. That is now terrain. Because that thing is 30 tons of terrain. All right. This thing is angry. This thing is furious. So furious. It's going to.
Is it fast and furious?
It's fast and furious. Attack Akiro. Give me a 1d2. As it runs up. It didn't like that fire. Oh, what again?
Man, I won again.
28 points of damage. 20.
Wow.
You're getting scared. You're getting scared. You're getting turned into a shish kebab.
I know.
You have the marriage up. It just keeps hitting you. These things can hit. They're very easy to hit, though. It's very, very easy to hit. With that, Mo is up.
We'll blow him up with dynamite like a beached whale.
I like that whale.
And I am invisible, or not invisible. I'm cloaked and hidden. I think that's why they're not going after me.
You do. Akiro has his haste circuit on for 1 round so far. He's the only one who turned anything on, and the rest of you.
I turn on my cloak. I have that on.
Well,
Okay.
and your cloak. That's true.
Question: is the train open air, or are those guys inside a?
No,
cabin?
those are closed. The train is a closed system. The doors were open because people were firing out of them. So the doors were open.
All right, so Mo is going to. He's just going to move up.
And you remember these guys have 20-foot reach, so he will attack you as you.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
They have 20-foot reach or 15?
20.
Oh, okay.
So that's right there.
Well, if that's the case, I don't have. All right, you're saying Mo does not have his haste circuit running?
He does not. He
Okay.
did not turn it on.
All right. Well, if he's going to get an attack of opportunity,
They only get 10 uses of it today.
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Oh, you're going to go full flat. Okay, he's attacking you.
I mean, if he's going to attack me, it's might as well. I might as well get in a good.
He might as
position.
well attack you. Wow, he tries to poke you like a skewer.
I like that. There's 7 misses. That's a good thing.
And
That's a good
he
thing.
misses. Yeah, you're kind of strong against these things. As big as they were, you actually have been beating them up pretty relatively.
All right. So hopefully my compatriots have done some damage to this Elikoth. So this will be a killing blow. And it's going to just be ultra thin long sword. Oh, 34 damage. I hit with. I rolled 14 and I hit. 14 for 34. So
You did good damage, but it's not dead. Rusty is up. Rusty is hiding. He's hiding.
Well, actually, what I'm hearing from your comment about how hard things are going to be and that we should survive is, should I just run away now? I mean, and leave you all to
Yeah.
die?
Sure.
That one has used its attack of opportunity. Remember,
The one upper right or the one to the below me?
upper right.
Upper right.
Okay, that's my target. All right.
Now,
I'm gonna shoot
here's
the
the
one on the upper
problem by running away. The only exit is to the south. And Akiro, much like the Russians in World War II, has barred retreat. He has put
That's
a
correct.
wall of fire
That
in
is
front
true.
of the retreat.
That's an
zone.
anti-rusty measure.
Okay.
Not a,
All right.
Let's draw the line here and no further.
Steve, I really want to actually say, as far as all of my bluff skills that I've spent now 12 levels learning, I want you to allow me to have the Marty McFly bluff skill of what in the world could that be over the shoulder as I run past him. That's it. I want to be able to make that bluff check to run past the guy barring me from fleeing.
You trying to run under them to the south?
No, I'm actually making... No, I'm saying if somebody is barring... If one of my own teammates is barring me from running away, I want to be able to say, oh my god, Biff, what's that? And run past him.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could always run past your own guys.
Exactly. All right, I am doing plans A and B. I only have one trick, so there it is. One to the upper right is the target.
You have other trick. You're just heavily invested in this one. 40!
Actually, that's a
5,
46 for my
6.
bluff on that. So.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? He's confused. He's like, huh? Huh? Where'd he go?
Oh, and of course, get him. He's the target.
You hit!
Great.
6
Everybody has
points
plus
of
4
damage.
against that one.
You did
Everyone has
6
plus 4 to
damage.
kill that one. Go kill it.
Kiro's up. The one to the west of you looks like he's ready to poke you full of holes.
There's 2 to the west of me, but
Watch
they
those
both hit
attacks
me?
of
Yes.
opportunity.
The one that's more wester.
So the one that's to the south and west.
No,
Is that
well,
what
it's a 20-foot reach. So, oh, look, they both can reach you. That's
Yeah, they
fun.
both can reach.
But
Don't
there's like
move.
there's something kind of in the way there a little bit.
They're 50 feet tall. I'll give
Yeah,
you a little bit
yeah,
of cover
yeah.
from the one to the south, but the one to the
All right.
west.
Do I have any images at this point in time?
One.
That's right.
One
I
image.
keep getting hit.
I have notes here. I have notes. It says mirror image 1
This is really bad.
for you.
I don't like this much.
Well, keep in mind, they have been hitting you consistently, so eventually they will hit that image. No one's in
Okay.
meat damage yet. No one's in meat. Not even Cheddar. Cheddar actually doesn't have a point of damage on him.
All right, let me look at my character sheet for a second here. All right, got a lot of stuff on my character sheet. Okay. All right, so 5, 15, 20, 30. If I go diagonal, 5, 15.
Good news is only 3 things provoke in Starfinder, and that's it.
Shooting it does not provoke?
3 things that provoke. Moving, shooting, casting a spell. Which of those 3 are you going to do? All 3!
Nope, I'm doing something. I'm doing number 4. Option number 4, which is
Don't teleport.
flash teleport.
That is a total waste. That's a total waste.
And I'm going 5, 15, 20, 30.
It's actually not a waste.
I'm contractually obligated to support Flash Teleport, considering it saved my life once.
It's awesome.
Don't forget you have the haste circuit on, by the way.
I know. I can't absorb 2 attacks of opportunity. I just can't.
Don't you have a mirror image on?
He has 1 mirror
Oh.
image.
Good.
I think I can teleport there. That's 30 feet away, I believe.
Yeah. So do you want to...
Perfect.
Does Flash Teleport, it uses like 1 of your...
It uses a resolve
points?
point,
9 left.
and I'm going to shoot the one that's to the left.
You also have things like Certainty, Fiendish Gloom. You have all these things.
I know, but I mean,
Spell
Fiendish Gloom,
Cache.
all that does is lower the light level. Like, there's not a lot of... It's sort of flavory. All right, I'm
Okay.
back.
Don't forget you have a haste circuit, so you can attack twice.
Can I, though? I don't think so.
Is flash teleport a move? If it's a move, you can.
And you have +4 to attack that upper one.
I do. Let me look at Flash Teleport real quick. As a move action, you can spend 1 resolve point, teleport up to 30 feet.
Yeah, and
You
so
must
you can
have
do a
line
full
of sight.
attack.
The movement does not provoke attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
And
so
that's
do
it.
2
Just- it's
attacks,
just a
and
move.
you get... It's a +0, basically, because you have a +4 to hit that one.
Okay, so I can do a full... Okay, I'm doing
Yeah.
it right now. Minor Disruption Rifle.
You look at it, you hit with a 6 for 23 points of damage. A 6!
Excellent. Here's attack number 2. Kill them.
16
Jesus.
hit 24 points of damage.
Wow.
Look at that.
Damage.
Not a damage.
Damage.
G.
I say, kill
All right.
them. Kill them
So-
all.
Here's what I'm going to do. I am currently, I don't know what my prior role was, but I am currently hiding. And I'm going to use all my trickery to move from where I am to, I will show you, to next to, that's Bob's guy. Where's Bob's guy? Who is
Hello.
Rusty? I'm going to move next to Rusty, use that open door, shoot the guy, and then use the rest of my move action to hide in the corner like a little coward that I am. So I'm moving from here to here.
Okay.
I
You are in a car, so it's not that easy for them to get to you.
right, and I shoot. So I guess I should do that.
Trick attack.
Oh, that's right. I should roll my my stealth roll or whatever.
Okay, trick attack. All that stealth. Plus 26, I think he has. Something insane. Wouldn't that be
Just
amazing?
roll.
Currently 25.
Just roll a d20. It'll succeed.
He rolls
God, you
a
rolled a 2.
27.
But it's still
a
27.
He fails. Thanks for your
Wow.
support,
Wow.
John.
That's terrible. Well,
John
dude, I rolled a
screwed it
2.
up.
Actually,
Do you get plus
Sad.
1 from
No,
that?
I do. I
no,
do get it. I do
no.
get a shoot. That's with the plus 1. It's normally 24, and I get the plus 1, so it's 25. But I do shoot. So let's do that.
The John kiss of death. Don't worry, you'll make it. Rolls a 2.
They call that raising a flag. By the way, you should never raise a flag. Like he's dead. We don't have to worry about it. I can't wait. I'm gonna retire next week. Like don't. Yeah, that's all raising a flag. All right, so I'm shooting.
What do you mean retire next week? I have 2 days till retirement. I'm fine.
You hit 15 points of damage, but it would have been so nice if you had the trick attack damage.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? It would be wonderful.
Hey, on Tuttle.
All right, wait, and I finish my move and I hide.
I got it. I got you hiding.
Tuttle would like to point out that he's 30 or 40 years from retirement, so nothing bad will happen to him.
But move me 1 to the left, away from the door.
He's hiding in a corner. Classic Hiroji.
Exactly.
All right, I'm going to take advantage of the +4 with the +4 and just do full attack.
Nice. Do it, Tuttle.
It's 13.
Oh,
Yes.
And
Glory of the kill.
disruption.
Crits.
He
Yeah.
For
crits.
40.
Wow. 40 damage crit. Nice. That's
You might
over
have disintegrated
150
it,
that
actually.
thing has taken.
Well, what does
Alright.
it do?
What's
It
it
does
do on a
something when
crit?
you crit. It does something special.
What does it disintegrate 1 ton of the 30 tons?
Yeah, I don't think it totally disintegration. No disintegration. Well, Cheddar's up. 2 down, 2 to go. These guys aren't that hard.
No.
All right, I'm going to move Cheddar. Can he still get through the door? The one creature is kind of like obscuring to the left, the dead one to the left.
He'll have to go through the door. Those creatures are kind of in his way. Or he can jump Ched over them.
Can he just shoot over the train? I mean, those trains aren't 50 feet high.
I'm going to give some cover, though, because then you can't see the whole bottom part of them.
Well, I wasn't going to have him charge right in just because A, it's going to get crowded in that one car, and B, they might get an attack of opportunity on him. So for
Oh, I
this-
see. If you're trying to do there, I'd say it's difficult terrain if you're trying to squeeze through the dead carcass into the doorway.
Okay, that's fair.
As Cheddar finishes his turn, you hear through general comms in your headsets and throughout the ship through using its special bone communication, you hear a voice. It's kind of a mellow yet commanding voice that says, "Well, it seems like you've killed 2 of my pets. How upsetting. You know, you don't need to do this, whoever you are. We could talk. We could use your skills. This is so unnecessary." And with that, one of the Elikoths moves in to kill all those that have destroyed his brothers and sisters.
Well, that's a mixed signal.
Yeah, well, that's totally a mix.
No.
Those Elikoths
You
do
heard
this.
the Elikoths don't speak. That voice you heard was over the speakers. That was just a.
Yeah.
That's one of the
I know, but
officers.
it's-
I say
Yeah.
those Elikoths should have a speaker helmet on.
They don't speak. Elikoth
I know.
tries.
I know, I'm
to
joking.
Poke Akiro, but misses. But he misses
Nice.
by less than 5, which means your mirror image is gone. Woohoo! So
Great.
he still hits you in a way. And then the other Elikoth, he sees what's going on, and he is going to just step right over the train.
Oh, wow.
I don't get how this is not Rick's time to shine. Sorry, Rusty's time to shine.
Hey.
Like, you should totally engage him in that
Yes.
negotiation.
That was my plan. Actually, that's exactly
and then
what
talk
I'm
him, then talk him into a deal that totally Makes us
Oh,
the
that's-
rulers.
I'm on top of it. You're absolutely right. That is exactly.
I
what
do get an attack of opportunity on that.
Sure. Well, how? It's 15 feet away.
Well, now he is, but he moved through a square that I'm adjacent to.
No, he didn't.
He just moved diagonal, didn't he?
He didn't move
Well,
adjacent, and he was over.
when
He
I
moved
saw
over the
the-
train. He didn't
Well,
move
the
adjacent.
square where Rusty's in, that's where the little gray area, like when you move an object, it shows the path of which they travel. It was in Rusty's square, so that's within my reach.
What's your reach?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
What's your reach? 15? 10.
It's 5. No. With the weapon that I have, it's 5. But I mean, Rusty is 5 away.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fine.
I
There's
see.
5 away.
Oh, he was 10 away. There's no way you can hit that. I mean, if he was 10, I'd give it to you, but not 5. Anyhow, we tried to attack Tuttle and did a critical miss. You guys are killing these guys. Okay, Mo's up.
All right. Called. You know what? Screw it. Do I have immunity from attack of opportunity from the one to the south because it's going through a train?
Yeah.
Okay.
do.
I am going to. What is Cheddar attacking with? What is he equipped with?
Lately, he's been using the junk cannon, but he has both melee and ranged mounts.
Does he have melee equipped? Is that?
I believe so. I believe his weapons are considered always equipped.
That is
if
correct.
I can get flanking, I'm going to. But I get an attack of opportunity on Mo first.
Gore. He hits. Gores you for 25 points of damage, but only does 13 because your DR is ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay. Ultra thin longsword plus flanking, which is a +2.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Kids at home, I critted for 77 points of damage. Thank you for that.
I am suitably impressed.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Let's see.
I don't see
What
a
did I
dead creature.
roll?
I mean,
Wow.
I'm seeing a living creature there.
Well,
And
it's just-
Tuttle attacked that last one and he killed it.
he did.
Okay, no, look, that's great. I mean, that's great.
Wow. Rusty is such a dick. Oh, Rusty,
No,
you're up,
I'm
by
just
the
looking
way.
at the
Yeah.
field.
Go ahead, Rusty.
Yeah, but let's see how
you know
much,
what I should do
let's see how
now?
much damage-
I should attack that creature. Is what I should do. is
You know what,
you're trying to say.
Rusty? You
Yes,
might actually
I'm
drop
attacking it right now.
You might
Right.
kill
Just do a
it.
full attack. Full attack, Rusty. Take it out. Take it out.
I could give bonuses to everyone else, but you know what? Actually, he sold me on it. Fine, I'm attacking full.
Go.
I'm full
Do
red.
it. Oh, for God's
And now we're all going to see what happens when Rusty
Yeah,
does that.
if you had the pluses, you would have done it.
I would have hit it. You're right.
It's a +1
There we
from
go.
Mo,
He's
by
still
the way.
missed.
Okay.
I know he's still
On both
missed.
of those.
Yeah, that's fine.
29. You do 9.
See, I would have killed it otherwise. Oh well.
And that thing is also used
Nobody
as
has
attack
fun.
of opportunity, by the way.
Yeah, nobody
So-
has bonus against it because Mo told me not to. I was going to talk to the guy.
You
but
guys have a
that-
+1
I had to
from
do
Mo.
You still
Like,
can't
it's
talk
that
to
one.
the guy. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, free action. Well, no, I was going to actually make a diplomacy check. Let's kill one more of these, and then I'm going to actually make my stand.
That's going to take more than 6 seconds.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm telling you. You can talk, but there's no way you can do a check in 6 seconds.
Okay,
Kiro's up.
hold it till next round.
Well, you're not in combat with him. It's just some guy talking to you.
I understand.
Oh, God. I hate these creatures.
Why? Because they're chasing you?
Yes. Haste means I can move 60 feet, right?
Yes. You can move up to twice your target's speed and do 2 attacks.
Okay. I think that's a pretty good spot, right? Actually, hold on. 5, 15,
You,
20.
you,
Yeah.
you can get as close as you want. It's used its attack of opportunity.
I know, but I'm talking about next round, though, maybe.
Well, no, the one to the south attacks him. Because he's
Yeah, the one to the south attacks me. Yep, it does.
Okay, here's the good news. It hits you and only does 13 points of damage. The thing is, after he hits you, give me a fortitude save.
With soul
Oh,
drain.
No.
Soul Drain. Everyone go in the Soul Drain train. Soul Drain. That's right. He's not hitting you with one of his large, pointy feet. He's trying to drink your soul. Fortitude save. 20.
Natural
That-
20.
Wow, net
Oh,
20. Wow, Chris has no soul, so he saves.
Haha,
Oh,
natural.
there you go.
Twinzonies. All right, and I'm
good
gonna
job.
shoot.
Oh, by the way, it heals him too. He starts to like heals
Ugh.
up his wounds and everything else as he drank part of your soul. You're up, Akira. Who are you attacking?
That guy.
Yeah, 22.
I
Good
can
job.
attack twice today.
You could.
Yes, for full attack.
Oh, you got a -3 though. So
You get a -3. Yeah.
does that factor in, or would that?
I'll take care of it. You would have still hit. You would have still hit with a -3. I was assuming you were doing a full attack. Otherwise, you're wasting your haste circuit. So.
Glory of the king!
Nice.
The glass
Take the glory.
cannon of a caster kills it with his Rusty. Did you note that? Witness me.
Hiroji
Witness.
Hiroji is
Okay, you know what?
Live and die and live again in Valhalla.
You will live in Valhalla. You beat me to it. I was about to say. Damn it.
All right, second verse, same as the first, except I'm going south, and I'm going to shoot out of that door to the guy on the right, and then hide in the corner over there. So let me
you-
do that.
Don't worry about
Hiroji's
attacks of
hiding.
opportunity.
Meanwhile, he's hearing constant, like, the earth is shaking as these 30-ton behemoths are crashing to the ground every 6 seconds and rattling Hiroji's delicate constitution. Oh, heavens for Betsy. He's got the vapors. What did you get, a 30? You successfully, barely, trick him.
Good, a 5. Jesus. Okay. And so let's see if I hit.
You hit 16 points of damage, and now you do your
All right,
sneaky.
so it's flat-footed for until my next turn, and I
Okay.
do all the damage, and which is, oh my god, do I not remember? It was like 68. Is that what it was?
6.
Good lord.
Sounds like a
I don't
lot.
know. It's a lot.
Lord, where is it?
Should look it up.
Where is it? Oh my god, it's killing me. Where is it?
It should be on the first page, I think, of your character sheet.
68. Yeah, trick attack. 68. All right, I'm gonna roll it.
Credit, he could have doubled that.
You know, you also have an ability, I think, that lets you go through difficult terrain as if it was not difficult terrain.
That's true.
31. Well, these are only
Nice.
difficult terrain in the corners. Otherwise, it's going to be like climbing a mountain.
You don't have any pluses for damage?
And now I finish my shot on the run and hide in this corner.
Wow, Hiroji, the coward. Aeon Tuttle is
He
up.
doesn't like to get hit. He doesn't like to
Yeah,
get.
that's
I
right.
understand.
Aeon Tuttle
this.
Playing
is
right.
I spent a lot of
Surrounded-
money on these clothes. I will not have them smudged.
No, you didn't. You got him for free. Tuttle is surrounded by dead carcasses.
Didn't we
And
find you
Cheddar?
in prison like earlier today, having been rotting in there? For
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And for the
So your
entire
clothes
time,
do
I
not
had,
look
I had
good.
my good
It was actually
clothes like in a
yesterday.
box, like hidden away. And luckily, when I got captured and when I was being tortured, they actually have a good dry cleaner on the ship. I never knew. And so when we found my stuff, nice. I'm styling.
that was lucky, I must admit.
For the last 6 months, you've been living on the planet from Rust. You familiar with Rust?
Yeah, the
Steve,
video
Steve
game.
has to be, right?
Yes, and the board game, both. Aeon Tuttle's up.
Okay. How high is the train? In terms
I think it's 20 feet high. I have to look it up. I think it's 20 feet. Let me see.
well, don't worry about it. Never mind. You said the one at the bottom, the living one, has used its attack of opportunity.
Yes, on
It's
Chris.
flat-
he-
Oh, that's
he-
right, use
he
it on
did his
Akira.
Soul.
Oh, and it's
He
flat.
used
And
his
it's flat-footed.
soul train thing.
Soul Train.
Yeah, you have to dance your way down to that one.
Whoa, that's some intricate movement Mr. Tuttle's
I'm
doing.
going to
there.
hide in the little
Wow.
nook between the train cars, and then I'm going to send Cheddar down. Oh, wait, that's only one move, so theoretically I could still attack. Am I allowed to kind of like stick my head out of cover and attack, or is that too complicated?
Yeah, you could attack. You just have some minuses, but you can do it. It's huge, so. But a 2 won't do it. Cheddar's up.
And I'm going to bring Cheddar down between the cars.
See, now I want you to hit the button on Cheddar that plays the music so we can kill the Soul Train one.
Okay, unfortunately, that's all I can do. So, all right, I'm in position for next round at least. Unless, of course, he chases Akira.
This round, you hear a voice again saying, "Oh, killing my pets. There's no sport in that. We should talk. And with that, he gives you command codes and other methods for you to communicate with him. It's actually on all the monitors in the ship up here. The last living Elkoth sees his brothers and sisters fallen. He goes into a murderous rage and decides to kill the first one he can see.
Mo?
Oh no!
Mo's
you
in
don't
front of
see
me.
Mo. Oh,
He
he
sees
sees
Mo. He's
Akira.
very tall. No, he's very tall. He sees
Akira
over
just
that.
like right
He
up
sees over
against
that
that
train.
wall. Nice silhouette, perfectly. Just
Sees that. He
He goes right on top of the train.
Mo is
And
holding up a
attacks
target over
Mo.
Akira. Oh no!
All right. That's how we do
Boo,
it.
boo, boo on that one.
Oh, there it is. There's-
Hold, please. He hits my mirrored image, I think.
I was like, oh, how's he going to lawyer his way out of this one? Oh, you can't. He only did 38 points of damage to you because you have that horrible damage mitigation. It's man, I wish he did.
But is there a save involved?
38 points of damage.
Way better.
All right. Well, Mo has to get out of here. Definitely.
No fortitude save?
No, he didn't do soul drain. He just
Oh,
did
okay.
the door.
That's for your Akira.
That's for me.
So he's standing like on top of the train, and kind of crouching down a little because he's so tall. You can't reach him with a pike or sword. He's too high up.
Oh, so you think?
Oh God.
Mo.
Oh no.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna lawyer
no.
this one out. Oh, buddy. Okay, so Mo is going to
I'm waiting.
move up here
Okay.
and using his new feat, reach, he extends his attack by 5 meters.
Feet.
How much does he extend?
5 meters.
By 5 meters.
5 meters?
No, he doesn't. It's 5 feet. 5 feet. So you
should be
can do
5
10
meters,
feet.
though.
You know,
10
it's about
feet.
time we got off the Imperial system and Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to say.
All
we
right,
actually
well-
should
Not
be
wrong,
meters.
really. You're right.
Can he hit with 5 feet extra?
No, you can't.
Okay, so while
How about jetpack?
No. I got another lawyer.
I thought you were
We
going to
got
do
many lawyers.
jetpack. I thought
We
you
have
were
many
gonna do
lawyers. Okay, since I can see that, I assume that during my move, I drop my sword, call my reach weapon. So now I have 15 feet reach. And
Fine.
I end my move with my pike. My good old level 2 pike. All reliable. I don't think I ever mentioned
Are you
reliable.
going to attack?
Well, that movement provokes first. So
I
this-
just want to make sure. Yeah, it
I
provokes
thought. Well, he
first.
was flat-footed, but that resets when it's his turn.
Yeah, resets
Yeah.
on his turn, so he does attack free.
Soul drain. Give me a fortitude save. He only souls you train you for 22 points. That was really 10. Give me. You don't want to fail that fortitude save. I'll tell you that though. Oh, I took it.
Does it 2? A 2! I made it!
Nope.
I roll a 2 for a 13. Come on!
It's close.
All right,
You
well,
are staggered.
all right, so bummer. I do still call my pike tactical, and I attack.
Wait, staggered gives you
-2 to hit
It's
and damage.
-2. Yeah, it's -2 to attack. Basically, -2 to everything.
Oh, that's a shame. You would have actually hit if you weren't staggered.
Wow. That is-
Hold on. Let's see. I don't think I have any lawyers for this.
you need a legal
Turn's
team.
done. Turn's done. Rusty, there's a monster on top of the train that you're hiding inside. What are you gonna do?
And it has already used its attack of opportunity, so you chickens
cannot.
get out of the chicken.
You
Get
cannot
out of the
see
chicken
it
house
from
right now.
inside the train. You're gonna have to go out because it's on top of the train.
Still, his point about not getting the attack of opportunity is certainly very nice. So I am going to do a move action to move away from the creature.
Wow, he ain't fooling. He's going into the Akira corner.
Oh my god.
Well, why would I not if I'm moving away from it? I mean, honestly, I am a ranged attack person at best. So, okay, if I'm going to do a move action, do the move action. That's normal. I'm certainly not as cowardly as Akira. We all know that. And as a
You're
standard
standing
action,
next to him.
You're like 5 feet away from him. So you're 5 feet less cowardly than Akira.
Yes, that's right. And as my standard action, I'm actually going to take a moment. I'm going to say, You know what? Actually, you're making a perfectly good, reasonable argument that possibly we don't need to fight. The problem is, of course, your last pet is going to die in approximately 12 seconds. So I think at this point, we'd like to hear what you have to offer us.
What?
I'm talking to the person over the intercom.
Okay, but you're not gonna attack.
I'm,
Or get him?
I am taking my action to speak to him directly.
Yeah, that doesn't take a standard reaction.
You know what? I don't want to hear the whining. Fine, get him.
Alright.
I'll do a get him while I'm talking.
Yeah,
Shit, sorry, I was,
do something. Do something.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Fine. It's a get him on it, just to make John happy.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so my turn.
Whining does work.
Goddamn baby.
It's darn right.
Yeah,
I want my +4.
I was respecting the fact that this was like my focus and my attention, but no, John wants this, so no, that's fine. He can get it.
Well, the other big hitting damage dealer, me, also like get him. So
Yeah, so Bob, roll get him, please, so you can end your turn.
There's no roll on get him; it's automatic.
Akiro's up.
Everyone has +2 to hit him.
+2. Okay,
+2?
+3.
No, it's just +2.
Okay.
I thought I get one for Mo. No.
Yeah, you get one for coordinated shot.
You don't have a gun out.
That's right. I use a melee weapon, and I kind of muss up the monster so that helps anyone shooting the monster.
Oh, right. It's the other way
Yeah.
around. Got it. I got confused.
I added the +3. It's actually.
I don't think the
-1.
pluses mattered.
Akira rolls a 1.
Uh-huh.
Do
I
you
put
get a
in
full
minus
attack,
1.
Akira, I assume?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
God,
I'm
and
a-
now he
And
rolls a
rolls
3.
3.
Right, and I will turn off my haste circuit at this time.
How many rounds left do you have on that
Like,
haste circuit?
I don't know, 7.
7 rounds. That's correct. Akiroji's up.
If you liked Bob's turn, you're gonna love mine.
Oh my God! All right.
I absolutely 100% through the intercom that he's given us access and like com availability to. I absolutely send him a friend request and invite him to a game of Words with Friends.
Oh my goodness!
And I do that, and I do that as a standard action.
Wow. Yeah, he is already responding to Bob's friending request.
Yes.
Well, yeah, he's distracted by that. He's trying to see, does he have friends in common? Am I really a scammer? Do I just look like some sort of like babe? You never know.
So basically, you guys have failed your. He's bluffed you guys. He's bluffed you guys into throwing away your turns. So
And all this
This
is
is realistic.
This is quasi serious because I'm actually a little interested in, because I have all my engineering and computer skills and stuff. I'm kind of interested if that was a trick and if he's going to do some kind of like feedback thing and make my comm blow up in my face or something like that. And if that's the case, I want to try and use my computer skills to turn the tables on him. But I'm a little bit curious if like the communication is actually legitimate. And I'm using a humorous fashion in order to find that out.
right, in Vegas we call that the long shot.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And I'm also a coward, and there's no way I'm getting out of this car where there's a fucking monster over. I'm sorry for the language. There's a monster overhead like that.
Is that your turn?
It depends on what kind of actions that takes. GM.
I will say that takes a move to turn on your comms, and well, then if you're really gonna like do a request and everything, then that will be your whole turn if you want to do that.
Okay, then I take my whole turn and I do that, and I'm curious what the result.
And Tuttle's up. And Tuttle's like, damn, this thing is right on top of me.
I'm going to get out of the immediate danger, and I will attack.
It's kind of refreshing doing an attack with 4 gargantuan creatures, because everywhere you go, there you are.
Oh no! Another one.
And then Cheddar is going to fire the junk cannon.
Do it, Cheddar.
Do it, do it, do it.
Cheddar. 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 Nice.
Yay, he hits. Over the comms, you hear, fascinating. I see my pets dying, but I don't see you. You must have tricked the system somehow. But I know you're there. I see you trying to communicate with me. Excellent. You've confirmed your location.
Oh my God, John, you were right.
All right, so like in my preface, I wanted to see if there was some
Right.
simplicity involved in that, and so now I want to use my computers and engineering and whatever appropriate skills to misdirect that and send that as though it's coming from some other.
Well,
place in the ship.
that's okay. Well, that is not your turn, and that's just him talking. So on your turn, you can try something like that.
Okay.
Tries to do a full attack on John. Sorry, on Mo. Misses.
Mo dodges. Watch my foot.
Misses twice, and the thing just then bellows out a large roar.
The big news, the headline is that he misses with a 12. I'll tell you what, I've been waiting for
That's
a
mine.
long time for a monster to miss with a 12.
That's only because he gets -4 for full round attack.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
That's fine.
okay.
Mo's up.
All right. Full attack. Watch my foot. Boom, boom, boom. All right. We are going to we're going to delay our turn for Rusty until Rusty goes.
You delay.
Very
Fair
tactical.
enough. Fair enough. That's right. And I do plan A and B. So first of all, plan A, get him, targeting the one below me. And secondly, I will now make it more.
Kill me.
Hold on. Okay, I have a 46 on my heal check on Akiro, so apply all of my maximum healing to Akiro, and in the meantime,
Excellent.
I
I feel better already.
You can take that to the bank, baby.
you are getting my maximum heal. That's all I'm saying. 30 damage, by which I mean 10.
And you didn't get him, right?
Everybody has +4 against it.
Okay.
Kill it.
Kiro's up.
Oh, Mo will take his
All right,
turn.
here's my shot.
Now go. Mo
no.
usurped Akiro's
Oh, no.
turn.
Oh, no. We're going to finish it on the Mo turn. Okay.
You know what? Do you
Full
know what we
attack.
call that in the old-fashioned Magic days? That was an interrupt that he did.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed. I am going to do a full attack on this big guy. -4 to each attack. 25 and 27.
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
52.
All right.
pretty good.
Man.
Hey,
I guess this hasn't taken a lot of damage. I
It's
softened.
been,
I
it's
loosened
been
the lid
healing
for you.
itself. It's been healing itself.
my turn. I already put the +1 in.
Okay.
5. Oh.
Now that's how we do it.
Ah, dang it.
Another kill from a magic user. God, this game.
You hear the creature die collapsing with Hiroji hiding in the corner, but the weight of 30 tons crushes the car, nearly nearly killing Hiroji as it all like buckles and bashes around him. But luckily he's right near the door and he sees like a very small escape route. But being in the car where 30-ton monsters standing over, probably not the smartest idea.
He does have improved evasion, though. You can dodge out of the way.
Jumps out of the way. He's like, it's like an action movie as the creature's falling to its death. And Hiroji's like, no! And he like jumps out of the way.
Is this train still operational?
Now it's not.
Oh, wait, we have a one-way ticket?
Got a one-way ticket to hell, baby. Okay, meanwhile, you're seeing alerts and alarms telling everyone to go to the station to kill you. What do you do?
All right. Well, wait. Well. What about my ready to action or whatever? However you want to call it. What about my scheme? Like the point of my
Using your tier 1 to computer to try to override a tier 10 military grade.
Oh no!
Computer.
I have a narrative rationalization. We already set off the other software to make a false alarm someplace else, right?
You only get right, and you did that once.
Exactly. So I want so right.
You can't do it, and with the key that was a one-time use that you can never do again.
All right. So well. And anyway, what the thing I want to do is try to get a roll. It could be an impossible roll. I don't care. But I want the roll to try to get the signal for the Words with Friends request to come from that location where we set up the distraction, to turn the tables on him and have his attempt to find out our true location just to give him the wrong location again.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, you can try that. It's not going to
I'm
work.
absolutely
He's
trying that.
Seeing the monsters dying on his.
All right. Well,
video
let me see.
screens.
Well, how about if I roll a natural 20? How about that?
No, you have to roll 2 100s and then it'll work. It's an impossible roll because it's not going to work. He's already seen it, so unless he changed his mind.
But
He's
the
already
whole
seen-
point, the whole point of the action was to set it up to be able to
Oh, I
anticipate
understood it.
exactly that sort of thing. So should I get a roll
know,
on
but
that maybe? That I was able to do
you
it and have me
can't-
fail that roll, so I
no.
wasn't able to catch it?
You can do a roll to realize that. Let me explain. He said he's seeing the creatures dying. He's seeing a fight occur, yet he doesn't see you. He's
Right.
watching this.
Right, and so he started a teleconference to try and ID our location.
No, he didn't. No. There's no teleconference. He's just
So he
broadcasting
tried to open up
over.
a communication portal to find out where I was calling from. That was the whole trick. The whole trick was to
He
get us to
wasn't doing-
respond.
I know, but
because
he's
then
not
we'd
doing.
know.
Oh, I know, but he wasn't doing that. And plus,
Yeah.
you're trying
So
to.
that
do
was
it
the thing
through-
that I anticipated and wanted to shut off. That was like
You're
that was
completely
in the
right.
realm of one of the things that I wanted to find out what his trick was. And so maybe
Okay.
I failed to find out what his trick.
You can do the computer's check. No, you can do a computer's check.
All right,
Go
let me
right
do a computer check. So I get plus 22.
That is impressive.
Mediocre.
You roll a
Okay,
one.
so now I failed that because I rolled a 1, and now I'm satisfied.
Okay, you try.
Mediocre.
You try to reverse engineer a military grade command system using your iPad, and you fail. What a surprise! In 6
Right,
seconds.
exactly. That's better. And that's
It's not
failing
a Die Hard
spectacularly-
movie.
Exactly. Failing spectacularly is much better than
Fair enough.
I'm going to retroactively say you never could have done it in the first place. It's much better to have
Fair
me fail spectacularly and get a roll.
No, you're right. You're right. It's not actually. I would have given it to you, but it wouldn't have happened because you're at DC. The DC's too high for you. Well, this is what happened. You killed these things, and he did put up communications for how you can talk to him if you want to like communicate with him, and you can tell like he's not hiding it. Like there's alerts that you're here. So what do you do?
Oh well, I tell everybody. All right. Well, my clever trick utterly backfired, and now he knows exactly where we are. What are we going to do?
Hey everybody, Steve here. So there we go. They managed to defeat the Elikoths. In the end, they were more scary and fun than an actual challenge of a fight. It's really there just to kind of use up their resources because this is it. This is the end. I always get kind of weirded out when I get to the end of Adventure Path. It's happened to me a couple of times, but it's not something that happens that often. How often do you actually get to an end of an Adventure Path? It always gives me sort of strange feelings and strange emotions. I can remember the end of all my adventure paths quite clearly. I don't always remember the middles, and I don't even always remember the beginnings, but I always do remember the ends, so I try to make sure I'm very careful. It puts a lot of pressure on me to make sure that the ending really sticks and that they have a really fun ending. So the thing is that there's only one room left. That's it. One room. And when I was setting up that room in D20 Pro, it was kind of bittersweet. I was going through thinking, this is it. This is the last time I'm going to be setting up something for Dead Sons. And then I was looking at the monsters and the creatures that are in that room, and I realized, I don't know if they're going to survive. These creatures and these fights are incredibly difficult. And I know how these authors work. This was written by Owen Casey Stevens. He made these creatures tough. He made the final encounters really hard. He didn't just stop in making them hard. These authors know if they want to build a creature nigh impossible, nearly impossible to defeat, with the absolute best abilities, the most powerful spells, and the most devastating attacks, they can do it. Basically, they build the NPC like you would build an overpowered PC. Oh, and you make them several levels higher than the PCs. That is a recipe for success. Well, success for the GM, that is. It's a recipe for certain death for the players. I'm very curious to see how this final encounter will turn out. Something John said the other day, and I was talking to him, and he goes, wouldn't it be great if we just all died, and that the adventure just ended, that we just died and that's it? And it might happen. I don't know. I'm curious to see what you all think of that. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. Do the heroes always need to win at the end? And what happens if they do die? It's a very real possibility that it just ends. That they just fail. that they don't actually win the day. The only thing I could think of that was like that, well, exactly 2 movies in my mind. The original Empire Strikes Back, which I'm sure none of you are old enough to remember seeing in the movie theater, but I did. And when you saw The Empire Strikes Back, that is all people talked about. People were stunned, because that was a real downer of an ending, and people would not stop talking about it. For 3 years, that's all we talked about. That's it. And the other one, which everyone probably can relate to, was the latest Avengers movie, the first one. Because that was another real downer of an ending, where, well, spoiler alert, everyone dies! Well, half of everyone. And who knew? Like, what's gonna happen? Now, luckily we didn't have to wait 3 years to find out. And also we kind of figured, this is Marvel and Disney, that they weren't going to kill off everybody and they were going to figure out some way to save everyone, and they kind of did. But back in 1980, when Empire came out, nobody knew any of that. No one had any idea what was going to happen. Let me know what you think. How would you react to the PCs getting to the final encounter, fighting the big bad boss, and then losing? And then it just ends. Anything with that, let's go to show notes. So first up, make sure you guys check out this week's No Direction podcast. I'm on it, and it's a pretty long episode. The whole joke was, before the show started, they said it was going to be a short episode. It was only going to be maybe an hour at most. And then 2.5 hours later, the episode is over, and we probably could have kept going easily, because we just lost track of time. It's a fun episode. We talk all about Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And I give a bit of a spoiler of the next podcast that we're going to be starting in a few weeks here at Roll for Combat. So do check out the latest episode of No Direction. I think you'll all enjoy it. Also, do check out the podcast. Comes out every Tuesday and Friday. Do subscribe to us on wherever you get podcasts. Do check out Jason's Talking Combat column, as well as his Plaguestone column. Do check out our Discord channel. We're going to be starting a brand new Discord-only convention. I think it's like in a week or something. There's something like 40 tables. But go to the Discord if you want to play some Pathfinder or Starfinder. We're playing both Pathfinder 1 and 2. Just go to discord.rollforcombat.com and you'll find out all about it, where you can sign up. Do follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Check out the Reddit channel. Check out the Patreon. As I said, I'm going to be updating it. I just came back from vacation from Japan, so that's on my list of things to do, is to redo the Patreon and make it a little bit more fun. You guys are going to find out in the near future. And then finally, I think Jason owes me a review for the new Lost Omens book that's coming out. Pathfinder Lost Omens Gods and Magic. I gotta check. The thing is, I got the book so long ago for review purposes, as well as when I was talking to Luis Loza, that I gave it to him, and then I went away for the holidays, and you know what happens. During the holidays, you kind of like lose all sense of time. And did I run it? I don't even know. I don't think I did. Okay, I better check with Jason. Well, if I didn't run it, which I don't think I did, be on the lookout for that review in the very near future. Anyhow, with that, have a good weekend, everyone. I'll talk and see you later.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, a Starfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com or drop us a line at contact@rollforcombat.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and other social media platforms. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to attack the darkness.